Welcome back to Let's Roleplay Fallout New Vegas. Let us continue. After the Legion lost the Battle of Hoover Dam, Caesar had his legate, Joshua Graham, covered in pitch, set on fire and thrown into the Grand Canyon. Superstitious legionaries, I guess, called him the Burned Man or something. Guns are the most common ranged weapons in the Mojave Wasteland. They are numerous and varied, and ammunition is relatively easy to acquire. Lake Lurks is a devastating sonic attack to debilitate, I guess, their prey, something, I don't know. I didn't have enough time to read it all. Dogs and coyotes can be found throughout Mojave, typically wherever humans are traveling. Snoop Doggy Dog and Snoop Coyote. Dean Domino. Johnny Uno. Right. Let's have a look. Oh, okay. Well, I guess we're already here. Sure. All right. Yeah. Let's go talk to Mr. House. Penthouse. Yeah. Let's have a look. That's empty bottles of whiskey. Let's take those two pictures. I'm sure Mr. House will not be missing them. I'm sure he won't mind. Where were you when we were in DC ruins? 100 caps each. Just saying. Hi.
The foundation is laid. My Securitrons on the strip are upgraded, and those at the fort ready for action. Now it's just a matter of adjusting the attitudes of some lesser groups while we wait for Caesar's Legion to attack Hoover Dam.
Well, I would like to ask some questions.
What did you want to discuss?
Well, I'm surprised you haven't asked what became of Benny.
That's because he ceased to be relevant when you recovered the platinum chip. Revenge doesn't interest me. Progress does. Sorry to deny you a moment of primate triumph, but you'll have to go elsewhere to sound your barbaric yawp. What else did you want to discuss?
How will the NCR defend Hoover Dam?
General Oliver's strategy, or tunnel vision, as I like to call it, has been to mass troops at Hoover Dam. He wants to outfight the Legion in a straightforward slugging match, and then, when they rout, pursue and destroy them in detail. A crushing, decisive victory of this sort would overshadow the tactical ingenuity of Chief Hanlon's defense 4 years ago, you see.
Okay. How about your plan for the dam?
A good deal should be obvious to you by now. I won't spoil the rest by talking out of turn.
Using your Securitrons? Okay.
What else did you want to discuss?
I should let you know that I planted a surveillance device on one of your data terminals.
Yes, I know. It was detected immediately and deactivated, let's see, 39.735 seconds after you planted it. You thought I wouldn't notice? The next step is to add the boomer's considerable firepower to my growing arsenal, or at the very least, ensure their neutrality.
I have some other questions.
I'd rather you just dealt with the boomers, but all right.
Well, a woman named Emily asked me to bug one of your data terminals.
One of the followers of the apocalypse, I'm sure. They're curious about me. Good luck planting a surveillance device here in the Lucky 38 without my knowing about it. What else did you want to discuss?
What's the deal with the Snow Globe collection?
What of it? I enjoy them. There's something about a little diorama set inside a glass dome that I find pleasing. If you run across any out in the wastes, turn them in to Jane. She'll compensate you. What else did you want to discuss?
What was Vegas like before the war?
It was a place of splendor. As magnificent as today's strip may seem, it's but a shadow of the neon paradise that was Las Vegas. I grew up not far from here, and though I traveled the old world extensively, I never found another place like it.
You say you saved Las Vegas. How?
By 2065, I deemed it a mathematical certainty that an atomic war would devastate the Earth within 15 years. Every projection I ran confirmed it. I knew I couldn't save the world, nor did I care to, but I could save Vegas, and in the process, perhaps save mankind. I set to work immediately. I thought I had plenty of time to prepare. As it turned out, I was 20 hours short.
So what preparation did you make to save Las Vegas?
On the day of the Great War, 77 atomic warheads targeted Las Vegas and its surrounding areas. My networked mainframes were able to predict and force transmit disarm code subsets to 59 warheads, neutralizing them before impact. Laser cannons mounted on the roof of the Lucky 38 destroyed another 9 warheads. The rest got through, though none hit the city itself. A suboptimal performance, admittedly. If only the platinum chip had arrived a day sooner.
Well, why didn't the platinum chip arrive on time?
The platinum chip was printed in Sunnyvale, California on October 22nd, 2077, the day before the Great War. It was to have been delivered by courier the following afternoon, but by then, the world had ended. The chip contained vital software upgrades, but not just for my Securitrons. Every aspect of the missile defense grid would have been upgraded too. Given that I had to make do with buggy software, the outcome could have been worse. I nearly died as it was.
Well, how did you nearly die defending Vegas?
Software glitches set off a cascade of system crashes. I had to take the Lucky 38's reactor offline, lest it melt down. For nearly 5 years, I battled power outages and more system crashes until I finally managed to reboot my data core with an older version of the OS. I spent the next few decades in a veritable coma, but I survived, obviously, and eventually thrived.
Okay, let's talk about something else.
What else did you want to discuss?
What are your plans for New Vegas?
I've resurrected Vegas, spirit intact. What I need now is the ability to enforce my rightful claim. Not just against Caesar's Legion, by the way. In fact, the NCR is a more present and insidious threat.
Well, how do you intend to enforce your claim on the city?
To enforce one must have force, a position of strength. Years ago, when I detected NCR scouts roaming the Mojave, I could tell from their uniforms that these were no mere tribesmen. I knew it was only a matter of time before an army appeared to take control of the dam, and I knew my Securitrons wouldn't be enough to oppose them. And so I recruited the 3 families. Vegas belongs to me because I mustered enough strength to bring the NCR to the bargaining table.
Wasn't the NCR's army big enough to defeat your Securitrons and the 3 families?
Indeed it was, and still is, but not without taking significant casualties. Would Kimball and Oliver have traded the lives of hundreds of soldiers for absolute control of Hoover Dam? Oh, yes. They weren't afraid of me. They were afraid of Caesar, that attacking me would leave them vulnerable to a Legion offensive. And so they negotiated, not out of the kindness of their hearts, as they try to make it seem, because the calculus of power left no other choice.
Well, what were the terms of your treaty with the NCR?
NCR forces were permitted to occupy Hoover Dam and establish a military base at McCarran Airport. Well, it used to be one. They recognized my sovereignty over the Vegas Strip and agreed to supply electricity and water once their engineers repaired the dam. Written into the treaty were provisions that the NCR do nothing to prevent its soldiers and civilians from visiting the Strip. That's how I harnessed the NCR to my endeavor. Their occupation has been the engine of my growing economy.
You would go to war against the NCR?
The salient issue is that they will go to war with me if given the chance. There's just one reason why the NCR hasn't contrived some outrage to justify invading the Strip. Caesar's Legion. The final battle between those 2 armies is fast approaching. I can't afford to let either side win on their terms. What else did you want to discuss?
Say you keep control of New Vegas. What happens next?
New Vegas is more than a city. It's the remedy to mankind's derailment. The city's economy is a blast furnace in which can be forged the steel of a new rail line running straight to a new horizon. What is the NCR? A society of people desperate to experience comfort, ease, luxury. A society of customers. With all that money pouring in, give me 20 years and I'll reignite the high technology development sectors. 50 years and I'll have people in orbit. 100 years and my colony ships will be heading for the stars to search for planets unpolluted by the wrath and folly of a bygone generation.
Blast furnace, steel. Reminds me of a place I've been to. A polluted hellhole. The pit. So, in the meantime, you'd rule Vegas as some kind of dictator?
I prefer the term autocrat. I would rule as a chief executive. I would not answer to a board of directors or any other entity. Nothing to impede progress. If you want to see the fate of democracies, look out the windows.
So what's to keep you from abusing your power?
My judgment. I have no interest in abusing others, just as I have no interest in legislating or otherwise dictating what people do in their private time. Nor have I any interest in being worshipped as some kind of machine god messiah. I am impervious to such corrupting ambitions. But autocracy? Firm control in the hands of a technological and economic visionary? Yes, that Vegas shall have. What else did you want to discuss?
You seem to think pretty highly of yourself, don't you? Alright, let's get closer to the task at hand. Tell me about the boomers.
They occupied Nellis Airforce Base a little over 50 years ago. One of my Securitrons got some video of their arrival and then exploded. Odds are they were vault dwellers. That's everything I know about them, really.
Really? Oh, interesting. Let's get back to business.
As I was saying, I need you to enlist or neutralize the boomers at Nellis Airforce Base.
Alright. I'll make sure they support the right side.
Use extreme caution when approaching the base. Their firepower is considerable. Recently, one of my roaming Securitrons observed a man near the base studying the pattern of its artillery fire. Maybe he's learned something.
Maybe. Well, thank you for the info. Come on, boy. Let's go. Come on, old man. Let's go.
Right behind you, boss.
Ye old hombre. What's old for Spanish? What's Spanish for old? I don't know. Right. Huh. Guess these people have gotten used to the sight of me visiting this place that they don't even react to it anymore. Which is fine. Well. Well, we got invited by the NCR to their embassy, which apparently is somewhere over here, so I should probably at least, hear them out. See what they want. And, if it's something that might also, suit to serve me, well, we'll see.
Bots have enough firepower to arm a full platoon.
Yeah. Yeah, incredible, isn't it? That's, okay, good evening.
Welcome to the NCR Embassy. How can I help you?
Well, Liza, tell me about yourself.
I don't have time to give my life story to everyone that passes through. Is there something I can actually help you with?
Oh, come on, don't be like that. What can you tell me about the embassy?
The embassy offices are to your left, while the barracks and living quarters are to the right. If you're looking for a history lesson, I suggest you talk to Ambassador Crocker.
Well, speaking of that, I am actually looking for the ambassador.
Ambassador Crocker can be found in his office through the door to my right and at the end of the hall.
Gotcha.
Sir?
Thanks.
Keeping quiet. Unless my creaky knees give us away.
Okay. That is a office, but probably not the office. Well, you look like you're in charge in here. Guess that's President Kimball, huh?
I'm glad you could make it. I have something I wanted to discuss with you. It's a very important matter, and I have a strong feeling you're the perfect person for the job.
I'm listening.
I'm sure you've noticed that things are a little tense around here with all the issues between the NCR, the Legion, and Mr. House.
I've
It
noticed.
doesn't take a genius to see that something big is going to happen soon. To be honest with you, the NCR is in a tight spot. But if we fail now, It's the people here that are going to suffer the most.
True.
I'm not willing to let that happen, and I don't think you're the kind of person that would either.
Yeah, probably not. Okay, you have my attention. Go on.
To the northeast is a settlement. The locals here call them boomers. They are sitting on a munitions stockpile that would be invaluable to us. I would like you to get in contact with them, and then do whatever it takes to convince them to help us. Unfortunately, the boomers keep to themselves and are, let's say, hostile to all outsiders. That's why I need someone like you. Someone with your background and reputation would have a better chance of reaching them than anyone I have available. In exchange for your help, you would receive complete amnesty for any past crimes against the NCR, as well as additional benefits and perks. Do you think you would be able to do this for me?
Well, if they're completely isolated, how would they know my reputation? But all right, I will find them. I will find them and talk to them.
Much appreciated. Once you've talked to them, come back and let me know if they will help us.
So, tell me about yourself, Ambassador.
Interested in politics, huh? Well, grab a seat and get comfortable. I've been in politics quite a while now. Always had the drive to do it even when I was young. It's just something I was drawn to. I started my career over 20 years ago back in the NCR as the local mayor and worked my way up from there. I managed President Kimball's first run for a seat on the council. I suppose that's why I have this ambassadorship.
Interesting. Go on.
I was elected to this post 7 years ago. I'm the third NCR representative to serve here in Vegas. Now, I've had my share of ups and downs along the way, but I wouldn't trade it for anything in the world. That's it. Anything else you wish to know?
Well, I would like to know more about the NCR.
I can provide a quick history lesson, if that's what you're looking for. In 2274, President Kimball sent the NCR Army into the Mojavian force with the objective of occupying and repairing Hoover Dam. Rangers and Army scouts had confirmed that the dam was basically unoccupied and could be restored to an operable condition. Upon arriving at the dam, however, they discovered that a large force of tribals and robots had occupied it. This was our introduction to the three families, the Securitrons and, of course, Mr. House. Using his Securitrons as intermediaries, Mr. House called for parley. He claimed his forces had occupied Hoover Dam in order to safeguard it for our arrival, and that he was ready to turn it over to us, so long as we could agree to terms. Those terms became the Treaty of New Vegas. The treaty recognized Mr. House's sovereignty over the Strip and granted us rights to establish military bases at the dam and McCarran Airport. The NCR is legally permitted to send 95% of the electricity produced by the dam to our home states. The remaining 5% goes to the Strip. The treaty actually makes it illegal for the NCR to prevent its citizens or troops on furlough from visiting the Strip. Once on the Strip, our citizens are subject to arrest or punishment by House's Securitrons, though that's a rare occurrence. Our troops enjoy a different status. It's illegal for the Securitrons to take action against them. Of course, it's also illegal for our troops to carry firearms on the Strip, so there isn't much trouble they can get into. Our military police does an adequate job of keeping the troops on furlough in line. I don't envy them that task. The embassy was established a few weeks after the treaty was signed. Basically, Mr. House handed us a dumpy little building he had no interest in renovating. I'm the third ambassador to hold this post, and the first, I think, to accept its limitations. My predecessors had ambitions of engineering the annexation of the Mojave. They thought they'd convince Mr. House to join up. I've never even spoken to the man, or whatever he is. Maybe the situation will change once we've beaten the Legion once and for all.
Go on.
Now we mostly just keep track of the NCR citizens and troopers around and make sure they don't get in trouble, but that's Captain Papa's job. I keep myself busy with paperwork and reports that get sent back to the NCR. It's mostly busy work, but every once in a while we make progress.
Right. So, what's happening around the Strip?
It's the same old stuff around here. Gambling, debauchery, drunkenness. It's all here. I'm getting a little old for it, however. If you want more information, try talking to some of the other guys around here. I don't get out of the office much anymore.
Right. All right. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Yeah, come on, Raoul. Ah. Vault 21. Now this I have to see. Brings back memories, Raoul. This really brings back memories. Right, before we step in, I'm gonna get myself some more coffee. Alright, BRB. Alright, we are back. Alright. Oh. Vault, dude.
Evening.
Well, hello there.
Hi, I'm Sarah Weintraub. Welcome to the finest vault hotel in the whole world.
Are you the owner of this hotel and shop?
Well, it is my vault, all right. I mean, yeah, that is, no. I take care of it, but I suppose you could say that it belongs to Mr. House.
So I take it that you run the place then?
Yeah, and you gotta dig what I did with it. Looking as good as it should? Almost.
Right. You know, actually grew up in the vault myself. How about you? Do you miss the old days in the vault? Sometimes I do. It was a simpler time, I suppose.
It was bustling with activity. We all knew each other so well. You see, the vault kept us all even. It's all symmetry and windows down there. We solved any quarrels through gambling.
Oh?
Lady Luck cast no eyeballs, you know? So, nobody shafted anyone else. Yeah, I miss those days.
Wait a second. Vault 21. Dark Mitchell. Did you know Doug Mitchell?
Mitch? You mean Molebutt?
Oh,
I hadn't thought about that name in a long time. I was just a child and he had a big mole in his rear bumper.
Oh, yeah,
You understand kids and all
yeah,
that.
I get it.
Everyone knows about each other in a vault. There's no other way. I hope Mitch is doing well.
Yeah, I think he does. I think he's doing well. He's doing good, yeah. Yeah. Nowadays, he's living in a small settlement known as Good Springs. So, do you miss the old days in the vault?
Yeah, I miss those days.
Do you get a lot of business here?
Sure, the place is packed. Usually. We get loads of NCR cubes these days. A stray Brahmin Baron once in a while, and recently circled couples shining big rocks on their fingers.
Right. Well, Sarah, was it? I would like to know other things about you and this hotel.
I see. Okay, your move.
So, tell me, what does Mr. House have to do with Vault 21?
Mr. House has everything to do with Vault 21. He tried to get us out before he filled it with concrete. I almost went ape. So we convinced him. Okay, Sheldon and I, right? We convinced him to leave the top level mostly intact.
Who is Sheldon? Oh? Why? Well, why do you suppose he filled the vault with concrete?
I don't know. Maybe he didn't want anybody sneaking around down there. My vault runs deep and wide. It's filled with corridors and rooms that go far. What gives him the right to screw us with the royal shaft anyway? So he saved New Vegas. Woohoo! Now scram and let us go on with our lives. Sheesh.
Yeah. Well, I have some other questions for you.
Okay, how can I help you?
So, a vault hotel. Was it like this before the war?
No, silly. Of course it wasn't always a hotel. I grew up in it. I love it. My favorite place in the world. Not that I know much of the world. I never left this place, come to think of it. But it is the most special vault ever.
Okay, so what was so special about this vault?
My vault is pure New Vegas. Everyone has a chance, and Lady Luck smiles if you play your odds right. Okay, it was like that before we had to leave. Vault 21 had very smart ways to help people get along. All arguments and fights got solved through gambling. I'll give you a quick tour of my home. Oh yeah, if you like.
Well, I still have some questions about Vault 21.
All right, what would you like to know?
So, are you telling me you have never actually left this place?
Sure I have. I made the scene in the strip. It's just that I really like it here. Vault 21 is a kick.
Something doesn't add up, Sarah. This can't be all that.
I grew up in it. I love it. My favorite place in the world.
Well, let's try something.
Good to see you again.
Well, yeah, I would like to ask you some questions about Vault 21.
All right, what would you like to know?
You said Vault 21 wasn't always a hotel.
No, silly. Of course it wasn't always a hotel.
What does Mr. House have to do with Vault 21?
Mr. House has everything to do with Vault 21. He tried to get us out before he filled it with concrete.
Why?
My vault runs deep.
Oh, man. What did you say about not being the owner of the whole hotel and shop?
I take care of it, but I suppose you could say that it belongs to Mr. House.
You never actually left this place?
Sure I have. I made the scene in the strip. It's just that I really like it here. Vault 21 is a kick.
Sarah, there is something behind all this, right?
Okay, you're right. I hate going outside. It's almost impossible for me to step out of here. Still, I love my vault. It's my pad.
Right.
Okay, how can I help you?
Well, you said it's a gift shop. What kind of things do you sell here?
I have all sorts of things. Vault souvenirs, vault wares, vault machines, vault mementos, and vault suits. And, well, lots of other vault things, too.
Vault gear? Swell. Can you show me what you got?
Oh, yeah, sure. Okay, I got these great lunch boxes. They're super.
They are.
What else? Oh, look at these toasters. You like toast, right?
Everybody
if they're
loves
crunchy, even
toast.
better. What about a vintage Vault-Tec toy car?
Mhm.
Or,
Sarah, stop right there. Do you actually have any vault gear?
okay, I do, but who wants a lame sensor module or a nitrogen canister anyway? All the popular stuff has been sold, especially the vault suits. I need to find more because people buy them like hotcakes. Leather suits are good times. Thinking about that just blows my top.
I might be persuaded to lend a hand.
You would? You really would? That would help me a lot. I'll pay you good money per each suit.
Right. You know what? For the purposes of role playing, we're not gonna go here just yet. Just because obviously our character hasn't even met the boomers yet. It wouldn't make sense for my character to know that their flight suits, they are similar to, vault suits. So
Good to see you again.
let's see what you have for sale.
Take a look at this.
You do have sensor modules. Yeah, you have lunch boxes. I'm actually gonna buy all the lunch boxes off from you. Well, I know using these in an enclosed environment isn't exactly a good idea, but I could... Oh wait, I have cigarettes too, so... Interested in centaur blood? Cigarettes. Yeah, this stuff is actually kind of heavy. She probably wouldn't be interested in, frag grenades. So. Oh, you got a cherry bomb too. Yeah, I'll get that.
Thanks.
Right. I would like to hear again about... Okay, you know what, that probably... Well, there are some things I wanted to know about you.
I see. Okay, your move.
So, you run this place, huh?
Yeah, and you gotta dig what I... We...
I would like to ask some questions about Vault 21.
All right, well,
What is so special about this vault?
Vault 21 had very smart ways to help people get along. All arguments and fights got solved through gambling. I'll give you a quick tour of my home. Oh yeah, if you like.
Well, I would love that, sure.
Rightio, Daddy-o. Let's do it.
All right.
All right, please follow me. We'll head into the vault right away.
All right. Well, come on, Rex and Raoul. You can also be part of this tour. Oh, she doesn't
This
have a
bunker
Pip-Boy.
protects the entrance to the vault. Solid stone outside and thick steel on the inside. Hey.
Right. Oh, okay, yeah. Just go on.
Evening.
Yeah, notice she doesn't have a Pip-Boy. Oh. Well, maybe hers is broken.
Hey.
Yeah. Come on, Raoul. It's not polite to, block the path of a lady.
Above us, there's a control center for this level of the vault's life support systems, electric grid, radioactive shields, and all that jazz. Don't get lost. My vault has many corridors and rooms, although it is no longer symmetrical after Mr. House threw us out.
Right. Is there any other music other than jazz? Or is it just jazz?
Teams are running for their lives. That'll show everyone what we do to our enemies.
I've heard that elite units are on the way to support our armies here.
Having a chat about.
This is the main game hall. Here we settled the big disputes among the vault's levels. Chosen representatives gambled against each other here. The winner earned the right to settle the dispute as wished by the collective.
Okay.
We used to have such parties in this diner. A bitch to clean later, but well worth it.
All right. Brings back memories. Birthday parties.
This hall leads to our guest rooms. You can use the first room on our left, but no snooping next door. That's my room. Always was.
Okay.
Down there is the game room. Each side of the vault had one, but the other is filled with concrete now. Okay, that wraps it up. I'll see you soon.
Okay, thank you.
Hey.
Yeah. Okay, so you say that I can use this room. Well, terminal. Services. Welcome to Vault 21. Diner menu. Enjoy our pre-war classic diner with the following meals. Breakfast. Aspartame sugar bombs. Give the youngins an early boost. Real corn flavor pancakes. Would make a Monsanto company proud. Savory iguana sausages. Nope, we only cook female iguanas. Lunch. Mesquite flavored quesadilla wings. Get back at them with spice. Apple salt gecko stew. So good you'll crawl up the wall. Creamy mac and cheese. Your wife will stop asking for clam chowder. Dinner. Brahmin sirloin on a blue bighorn cheese. Even Gandhi could not sit this one out. Yum yum deviled eggs over pork and beans. Go out tonight with a bang. I'm sure. Grilled mantis claw on pinon nuts. Has he been too long in Gomorrah? All meals served from 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. Gift shop catalog. Vault 21's gift shop offers the finest pre-war merchandise in all of New Vegas. Vault 21 suits, real leather with real attitude. Pre-war toasters, crunch of yesterday in today's bread. Pre-war books, pleasure of owning what you can't understand. Vault 21 card decks, stacked with 200 years of good luck. Sensor modules, see them coming a mile away. Vault 21 pool sets, hustle it like a Minnesota fat. Nitrogen canisters, laugh it all out. Laughing gas. Pre-war toy cars. Toys, yes, but these still run. Beyond the elite, you to possess a piece of the past in your bright future. Convenience. Vault 21 guest services. Courtesy intercom wake-up calls. Laundry facilities. Guided tours. Strip-style poker lessons. Room service. Network access. Great. This is her room. It's locked. Why don't we take a little sneak peek? Okay. Hush. Okay. Better make this quick. Come on. Oh, it's terminal. Snow globe. Yes. Well, I'll leave this alone. Dresser. Could use some fixture, I guess. Clean water. I'll leave the money alone. I'm not gonna steal that. Let's see if we're gonna do something with the terminal. Okay. Serves. Ambush. Great. Sarah Weintraub's mail. Messages. New messages from Shelton Weintraub. Hey, little sis. How are you holding up? I miss you so much, Sarah. This place makes me want to run back to our home every single day. Just had to write you so that I could feel a bit warmer. The warehouse's cold air weighs on me as heavily as the concrete that Mr. House dumped in our vault. Damn be his soul. Yeah, I imagine that you did not expect that outburst from your cool bro, but I am reaching the end of the corridor here. Emptiness is my muse. Doubt is my only mistress. Everything that once inspired my art slowly drifts back into nothingness, into an unfathomable void where neither I find light nor its radiance searches for the spring of my soul. Bah! Don't I sound pathetic? Do you wish to worry? I do not wish to worry you, little sis. I just wish that I could be there with you right now. Perhaps once I find my strength again, once I finish the latest suggestion from Mr. House, I'll venture into the strip and visit you. My thoughts are with you, hot-headed roadster. Our influential friends. Dear Miss Weintraub, this is Charlene Ten writing to you to say thank you for the great experience we had at your hotel. Can't wait to tell to my inner circle. As you recall, my husband Biff is a very respected and influential man in our wealthy community. Miss Schott, Ingrid Danger, and Lady Boothton will soon come for tea to our estate, and I will direct them to your way. They will love the quaint and rustic feel of your cramped underground hall. Très chic. Even Biff still talks about his new favorite ranging garb. The leather from a Vault 21 suit contains the scent of unwashed ages. Oh my god. He says to all your visitors, but he won't let them try it on for 1 minute, dear. With most sincerity, Miss Tan. Sentinel. Hey, you. What's shaking, my cool bro? You'll be happy to know that our vault is packed and coasting along. Even with those legionaries' bad news, we still got plenty of NCR squares down here. They're all chirpy and don't appear to mind that Caesar is cruising or bruising all over the place. Maybe the NC are stronger than we thought, huh? Don't know. You think we can trust them over Mr. House? I still feel all clutched over what he did to our home. I mean, yeah, it is good that we got to keep part of our vault. But I can't shake the thought that one of these days he'll just push me out into the open. Once he does not need us anymore. I tell you, we should have never accepted his challenge. That shuckster cheated us, I am sure. Anyway, you heard all of that before, and I just wanted to bring you a smile. Cheer up, Buttercup. I miss you. Signed, Sarah. Right. Oh, come on. Let's go. Oh, right. Hungry. Yeah, guess we should eat something. Hmm. Well, yeah. Let's have some grilled mantis. Why not?
Who would have thought a place like this would exist?
I know.
That fiend leader shouldn't have messed with our great army.
It's a quaint little diner.
I've heard the Legion's planning to unleash their best men against us.
Really? Well, that's not good. Headache. Oh, come on. We need to push on. Yeah, come on. I know it's getting late. She might be sleeping. You know what? Let's spend the night here. Why not?
Hey there. You looking to buy or sell?
Yeah, I could sell you something.
Can do.
Thanks. Thanks.
See ya.
Yep. Yeah, let's spend the night here. No free lodgings. I'm sure they don't mind because we've done work for them.
I've heard that elite units are on the way to support our armies here.
Right. Except this bet's all kind of taken. Wake up.
When payday hits, I'm off to the strip. Can't wait.
Yeah, go there right now. Sure, just...
Did you know the strip's all stirred up lately?
Some water. Oh, morning. Well, Dr. Usanagi might still be sleeping, but... yeah. Cheers. Ah, excuse me. I'm sorry to wake you up.
You're back. Do you need medical attention?
Yeah. Can you cure my addiction?
You really ought to avoid using those kinds of chems, but I'll see what I can do.
Yeah, here's the caps.
All right, sit still and let me work.
Great.
Take care.
Thank you. Ah, it's dawning. The day is dawning. Well, let's go. Oh, there's a... Well. Hello. Yeah.
Those fiend junkies over at Vault 3 been taking some hits. I say kill them all.
Well. Make some grilled mantis.
Okay, boss. I'll just wait here, alone, while my heavily armed companion goes out of earshot. I'm sure nothing will happen.
Oh, come on, Raoul. I'll leave Rex with you here, too. He will protect you. Yeah, that guy again. Ah. Hi.
Welcome back. Have you reconsidered my offer?
What was the deal again?
Well, I know the secret to get past. If you give me the caps, I'll tell you. If you make it back alive, I'll double your money.
300 caps? I'm a bit short right now. How about 200?
All right. I suppose I can cut you a deal, but not a cap lower. I gotta make a living here. Okay, here you go. That page has the details, but it's all in the timing as you move from building to building. I'll be here watching, so I'll know if you've made it to the gate or not. Remember, I'll pay double your wager if you make it back.
Right. Well, it's time to use some of this. Great.
Hold it right there. Don't you move. How the hell did you survive that bombardment?
Well, I didn't run through all that artillery to hear your stupid questions.
Are you even human? Some kind of mutant? Move a muscle now and I'll blow you to pieces.
Do you really think I'm scared of a punk like you?
Watch your mouth, savage. Raquel will be here any second.
I'll take this from here. I'm Raquel, Master-at-Arms for the Nellis homeland. Mother Pearl, our eldest, wishes to speak to you.
Who is Mother Pearl?
As I said, she is our eldest. Mother Pearl has lived at Nellis from the start, and has the wisdom of her age. She said that this day would come, and that any savage to reach our gate should be brought to her.
What exactly is a Master-at-Arms?
I oversee the security of the Nellis homeland, from the coordination of its defense to the training and fitness of its population.
So the fact that we're having this conversation means you failed, right?
I wasn't the one firing the howitzers. If you want to see how good I am at killing savages, I can show you. Or you can accept Mother Pearl's invitation. It's your choice.
All right, lead the way.
Follow close and mind your behavior.
Welcome, child. Took your sweet time getting here, didn't you? I've been waiting a good 5 years for an outsider to come along and visit.
You mean you were expecting me? Like a prophecy or something? Well, you didn't exactly roll out the red carpet, now did you?
Those howitzers of ours aren't just for entertainment, child. Explosive ordnance is what keeps the savages at a distance. Except you. There's something special about you, child, and it was the howitzers that gave you a chance to show it.
All right. Tell me more.
Oh, so many ways. Small ones to begin with, so we can get used to what it's like to have a outsider around and about. Should that go well, maybe you can help in big ways, too. We'll have to see.
But how can we trust each other if you're going to be keeping secrets?
You have to keep in mind that you're our first contact with the outside world since I was barely a woman. Seclusion has kept us safe, but the world around us is changing. Neon lights in the distance, patrolling robots, soldiers. My youngers think our guns can keep out the world, but I think we need to let it in just a little, or become its victim. You're that little bit of the world, child. Welcome to Nellis.
Okay, so where do I start?
You picked a good time to stop by, for we're swimming in problems. My youngers can tell you all about it. Raquel could use help with the bug problem. Doc Argyle has wounded he's tending to. And Loyal and Jack might be looking for help with some repairs. Or you could just go see Pete at the museum and hear the story of our people. All you have to do there is listen. Come and go as you like, help or don't help, I leave it up to you. But I hope you'll show my youngers that not every outsider needs to be blown up.
I've never seen a ghoul up close. Not sure I wanted to.
Who asked you? Right. Well. Oh, by the way. Oh, yeah, it just occurred to me. Where is she? Oh, by the way.
I've never seen a ghoul. How is your visit with us going, stranger?
I'm looking for a howitzer firing mechanism.
They are too rare and valuable to simply give away. Nor have you proven yourself a friend.
Uh-huh.
Bye.
Okay, but so you do have one. That's good to know. Well. Well. Dr. Robert McLeod in the house. Hello.
I know Mother Pearl is letting you wander Nellis as you please, outsider, but I have patients to tend to.
Can you spare any medical supplies?
Sorry, friend. We really don't have a need for wasteland currency around here. We produce most of what we need.
What if I need medical treatment?
I'm afraid medications are in short supply. Maybe you should seek medical treatment away from Nellis.
Alright. Well, I'm looking for ways to make myself useful.
I have 3 patients here who were gravely injured fighting those giant ants in the generator building a few days ago. I've stabilized their wounds, but they're in bad shape. Do you have medical training?
I'm a medical expert and my specialty is a giant insect bite. Well, nah, just kidding. Listen, I do have extensive medical knowledge. Let's see what I can do.
If what you say is true, you can do us a world of good.
This man looks like he has a serious infection. Improper treatment will kill him. Would you like to treat him? Yes, let's treat the infection. With a combination of natural herbs, bandages and disinfectant, you're able to clean the wounds and help boost the patient's immune system enough that he'll survive.
Excellent treatment. I hadn't thought of that.
Of course you hadn't. This man's leg is seriously injured. It may require amputation to save him. Are you sure you want to attempt the operation? Medicine, okay, yeah, sure. Upon further examination after cleaning the leg, you realize it can be saved. You carefully remove the existing stitches, clean the wounds thoroughly, and then re-stitch the wounds closed using a much more effective procedure.
I thought that man was done for, but you brought him around.
This man appears to be severely injured. Swelling around his face and neck is interfering with his breathing. Are you sure you want to treat him? Yes. After carefully considering treatment options, you realize the patient is merely having a strong allergic reaction. By cleaning all wounds of ant venom and administering a steroid compound, you reduce the swelling and the patient's breathing returns to normal.
That was some fine doctoring. I could learn a thing or two from you.
Right.
Yes, outsider?
Well, I have finished treating your patients.
Those men owe you their lives. Seems we could learn a thing or two from you savages, when it comes to medicine at least.
Can you spare any medical supplies?
Sorry, friend. We really don't have a need for wasteland currency around here. We produce most of what we need.
What if I needed medical treatment?
I'm afraid medications are in short supply. Maybe you should seek medical treatment away from Nellis. See ya.
Of course you would. Workshop. Nice. Interesting. Right. Oh. Dean's Electronics. Nice. Museum, huh? Oh.
Hi.
Hi.
You're the outsider. Mother Pearl sent word that you'd be stopping by. You must be eager to hear the story of our people.
I'm sorry. Who are you?
Me? I'm Pete, keeper of the story. I know I seem kind of young. I was the apprentice keeper of the story until a couple months ago, but old Keeper Don, well, whiskey and landmines don't go together. So it's up to me. I bet you want to know everything about us.
Oh, too bad. I like whiskey and landmines. But perhaps I should not have them at the same time. Well, I'm looking to make myself useful. Who needs help around here?
Over at the workshop, Loyal and Jack are always building something. The Loyal may not be too happy to see your kind running around Nellis.
Thanks, kid. That's very encouraging. Well, listen, yes, I would like to know all about your people.
Wonderful. I'm sure you've noticed the mural on the wall of this hut. Shall I tell you what it all means?
Sure, I can spare the time.
Excellent. Imagine you're the first outsider to ever hear our tale.
Okay. Oh, you have a Pip-Boy.
Ages ago, long before I was born, we lived underground. Everyone had guns, but the Overseer wouldn't let us explode anything, not even a hand grenade. We left and
34.
wandered the wastes. There were savages with knives. We blew them up with frag mines and grenades, burned them with flamethrowers. It was neat, but there was a downside. For every 43.6 savages we killed, we lost one of our own. We needed a new home. We needed Nellis. Here we have prospered and multiplied. Here our mighty guns destroy any savages who might try to harm us before they can even reach our gates. Well, until... But... Not saying you want to harm us or you're a savage, but anyways.
Of course not.
Nellis has revealed many secrets. It has taught us how to fly the bombers once based here, and it has taught us where to find one. And that is our story so far. For this last image is our future. To restore the bomber, to fly the open skies in armored safety, raining high explosive ordnance upon ignorant savages. This is our destiny. I'm pleased that you listened to the entire story. Perhaps there are details you'd like to know more about. Let me know.
Alright. Sure. Let's talk.
Now that you know the story of our people, you must have all sorts of questions.
Yeah, I do actually have some additional questions.
Ask away.
Well, first of all, yeah, I noticed that you came from Vault 34. And, in fact, I've actually visited that place, but why did your ancestors leave the safety of a vault?
So you know about the vaults?
Yes.
Yes, we lived in one of those. Ours was numbered 34.
Mine was 101.
In our vault, everyone had guns, but the Overseer wouldn't let you fire off any of the really fun ones. I guess all the little pops and bangs at the firing ranges just got boring after a while.
Yeah, I love it when I throw a grenade and it goes bang. Well, your people were willing to risk it all for freedom.
And at Nellis, we found it. We haven't detonated any atomic warheads since before I was born. But otherwise, it's do as you will. Anything else you want to know?
Well, I'm surprised Nellis was empty when your people found it.
Several automatic warheads detonate here 100 years ago, leaving the base highly radioactive. The savages of the Waste, ignoramuses, all avoided Nellis by habit.
Whereas your people had brought Geiger counters with them from the vault in your Pip-Boys.
That's exactly right. You're very knowledgeable for a Sav, an outsider. Anything else you want to know?
Well, how do you survive, totally cut off from the world?
Nellis is a completely self-sufficient community. We draw water from Lake Mead, solar arrays provide power, and we grow our own crops.
You must cultivate soy or legumes for protein in addition to grain.
Indeed we do. Very impressive. Anything else you want to know?
Well, what exactly are howitzers doing at an Air Force base? I mean, it's not exactly, weapons used by the Air Force.
You're right. They weren't here when we discovered Nellis. We found the guns at a huge weapon depot called Area 2, many miles from here. It took many weeks to drag the guns and their ammunition back to Nellis, and it was the last time any of us set foot beyond our homeland.
Well, your people are certainly a very determined bunch.
Yes, there's just about nothing we won't do to get our hands on some explosive ordnance. Anything else you want to know?
Well, how has Nellis taught your people to fly?
Once we restore power, we learn that some elaborate chairs we've been sleeping in were actually virtual reality simulators. We believe they were used to train combat pilots. We use them extensively. I alone have shot down over 500 Chinese Zion 85 fighters. Before you ask, I'm afraid there's no way you can be allowed to use the simulators. They're for our use only. Sorry.
Translation, the developers probably didn't have the time or the resources to, like actually like, make like a flight simulator mini game, Of course, you would have want outsiders to learn to fly.
Thank you for being so understanding. Anything else you want to know?
Well, how did you learn where to find an old bomber?
Loyal found a file somewhere on the base, with magazine articles, photographs, a map even. It seems that a bomber, apparently the 29th of its kind, crashed in Lake Mead on July 21st, 1948. Just imagine, that's over 300 years ago. The photograph shows that it was basically intact, and the map tells us exactly where to find it. Except we haven't left Nellis in decades.
I suppose you could attach ballast to the plane and then haul it here for repairs.
Yes. In fact, that's exactly what Loyal has planned to do. You should go talk to him. I wish everyone were just as interested in our story as you are. Maybe I should act out the battles, or learn how to throw my voice.
You should probably learn how to make YouTube videos. Okay, yeah, thank you.
Bye.
Well. Let's go get Rex and Raoul.
Right behind you, boss.
And also, let's not forget to talk with this geezer over here. Hi.
Jumping Jesus on a pogo stick. You're the first one to make it through alive, let alone manage a return trip.
I believe you said you would double my money.
Yep. Here are your caps.
That was 400.
Sorry about that. Poor memory. Here you
go. Good. Well, now that they know what I look like, I'm hoping they're not going to start shooting at me. Yeah. Hi guys, it's me. Don't shoot. Don't worry, I've had some friends with me. I'll vouch for them. Oh. Well. Really? Oh, right. Okay. Hmm. Here? Oh, yeah, it's here. It's here. Yeah. Yep, it's here. Yeah. Well, guess we got the holotapes for Elder McNamara. Well,
Mother Pearl's instructions are clear. You can move freely around Nellis, and artillery spotters have orders not to fire on you. These are extraordinary privileges. Don't abuse them.
well, if I do, you'll be first to know.
All I need is a pretext. What is it, Savage?
Mother Pearl, you said you have a bug problem because apparently you can't even take care of a couple of bugs, right? You talk big, but you don't really know how to do anything, do you? Okay, tell me about it.
Long story short, the power failed a few days ago because giant ants have tunneled into the generator room and set up a nest. I led a team down to exterminate them, but there were so many of them. We lost. 2 killed, 3 wounded. Personally, I think it's more than a Savage can handle. But if you want to kill those ants and switch the power back on, feel free.
Just because you weren't able to do so isn't any indication that I wouldn't be able to. I can handle a few ants.
Sure, anyone can. But there's more than a few down there. See for yourself. One other thing. The ants must be eating gunpowder from the munitions down there, or something. They exploded when hit by a flamethrower. One of us was using a laser pistol. Same thing. Bullets seem okay, just don't hit the artillery shells. Loyal's been working on some kind of weapon to use against them. Maybe you should check with him.
Alright, we'll talk to this loyal fellow. Oh? The kid.
Are you okay? Halt. You must pay the toll to pass.
I have no money for your toll. Surely you will let a fair traveler pass through your gate?
Very well, traveler. You may pass.
Oh. Any other kids? Hmm. Okay, I guess she's just running around. Well, I guess that's the one good thing about this place is that there's plenty of room for the children to, you know, play with. Oh. This must be the plane that they're working on. Interesting. Hi there.
So you're the outsider. Lived your whole life out there, huh? Wow. I always thought you savages probably spoke a different language. But I hear you sound like us.
What do you do here?
Me? I work with Loyal. Mostly electronics work and robotics. Keeping the old technologies alive, right?
What can you tell me about Loyal?
Loyal's a great man, but he's getting on in years. So a younger's got to learn everything he knows. That'd be me. The man knows how to fix and build just about everything that was ever made. It's not easy keeping up with him. If you help him recover the lady, I figure... Oh, I figure it's been a nice day. Yeah, a real nice day.
Recover a lady? What are you talking about?
Did I say that? Sometimes I just say stupid things. Sorry about that. Pearl will tell you when the time comes. I should really be going. Hey there. Back for more?
Well, listen, I am looking for ways to, you know, help out. Anything come to your mind?
What I could use is some scrap metal. It may not sound exciting, but around here we have to recycle every rivet and plate. The other thing, you being from the outside and all, well, I guess you'd call it a personal matter, but, well, forget it. Okay.
Collecting scrap metal, huh? Yeah, brings bad memories.
Don't get blown up.
I can stop anytime I want.
Hey there. Back for more?
Can you think of any ways I can help out?
Like I said, I can never get enough scrap metal.
I'd like to hear about that personal matter you mentioned.
I thought you weren't interested.
What? Come on, Jack. Where I come from, we discuss personal matters all the time.
That must be nice. Sharing yourself like that. Not being embarrassed or anything.
Yeah, it's great.
Well, the thing is, there's this girl.
Oh? Alright, I'll see where this is heading, but tell me about her.
Oh, you can't miss her. She has short red hair and she's the most beautiful woman who ever lived. You'd really talk to her for me? What if she feels the same way? What if she comes here like you did? What if she gets blown up? What if she doesn't like me? Oh, geez. I better just let you handle it. I'm better with machines. They don't make my stomach queasy like this.
Well, I'll look into it. Stranger things has happened.
That would be amazing. As in, I would thank you forever.
Right.
I've never seen a ghoul up close. Not sure I wanted to.
Yeah, well, maybe Raoul didn't want to see you up close either, so... Oh. Well. Hello there.
I've never seen a ghoul up close.
Oh, shut up.
I hope Pearl knows what she's doing, letting you wander around Nellis as you please.
Well, Raquel said you were working on some kind of weapon, I guess, to fight the giant ants.
I started building a sonic emitter that might do the trick, but it's useless without knowing the exact frequency that would kill the ants.
Well, I would say that any signal over 22,000 hertz at 150 or more decibels, this should do the trick.
Hot damn, you're right. It's a matter of boosting across those thresholds, not exact amplitude. You're smarter than you look.
Thanks.
Just so happens I was testing it at 24,000 hertz, so it should be good to go. Place it near their nest and cross your fingers. Signal's too high for people to hear, so no harm done. But it might make you feel sick to your stomach.
Great.
What is it, outsider?
Well, I'm looking for ways to make myself useful. Does anything come to your mind that I could help with?
If that's so, how about you look into repairing the solar arrays on the roof of the generator building? Nothing too complicated about it, but it's a long ways to walk my old bones, and there's been that ant problem over near there. You can't miss the array. It's on top of the generator building smack dab in the middle of Nellis, between the two runways.
Well, you know, I passed through a place called Helios 1. Maybe I could find some parts in there.
Are you talking about that damn bright light we've seen blast off to the south occasionally? I was wondering what the hell that was. If they've got the parts, bring them on back. We need to get the array back up and charging.
All right, let's talk about something else.
All right, what's on your mind?
Can I get a code to use the VR pots in the mess hall?
No, those aren't for outsiders to use. Leave them alone.
Well, I'm genuinely interested in your people's history. What are the pots for?
Talk to Pete if you're so curious. Bye.
Bye. Right.
That's a good thing to see, huh, boss?
Huh? What are you talking about, Raoul?
That loyal guy. He's getting up there in years, but he still finds a way to make himself useful to his people. If you ask me, that's better than withering away all alone or holding on to some faded piece of glory from your past.
Oh, yes. Loyal is using his years of knowledge to help his tribe. I think that's a noble goal.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
So, come on, Raoul, tell me, what's on your mind?
Old history, boss. I left everything when I left Mexico. My home, my family, my name, even my face. I know it's surprising, boss, but I wasn't always just handsome. As far as the world knows, I was Miguel, and I was okay with that. I headed north for a while, and ended up in Tucson. Not Tucson, by the way. Things were good there. Well, maybe not good, but better than Mexico City anyways. I found myself a little shack, started fixing things.
Fixing things?
Oh, sure, boss. I was always good at fixing things. Some I fixed for the town, some I fixed for other people, some I fixed just for the hell of it. It's a better way to use your hands than killing. And even then, I wasn't getting any younger or faster. I lived there for a long time, kept to myself, didn't get into any fights. Hell, the only reason I even kept my guns oiled was professional pride.
So why aren't you still there then?
Getting there, boss. I'd been in Tucson. The locals can call it Tucson all they want, but it's Tucson, damn it. About 75 years when she showed up. Prettiest thing you ever saw, boss. Maybe it was just a trick of my senile brain, but I swear she looked just like my Rafaela. Her name was Claudia. She ended up taking work at one of the brothels in town. I never went to her, of course. How could I? But I looked after her in my own way.
So, what happened with her?
This was a long time ago, before Caesar's Legion pacified Arizona and brought the Raider tribes to heel. A tribe came into Tucson one day. More a gang, really. Dirty Dave and his 6 brothers. They were looking for bullets, and I sold some to them. I figured if I did that, they'd leave town before they tore it up too much.
But I'm guessing they didn't, did they?
No, boss. No, they didn't. As I was saying, I hoped they'd leave the town in peace. Instead, they decided to stop at Claudia's brothel to take the edge off. I don't know which one of them got rowdy first, but by the time I heard the screams and got my guns, it was too late. They shot up the brothel, killed 4 girls, and taken Claudia for their sport.
Yeah, that sounds about right, Ian. That sounds like every other raider gang that I've come across. No honor, no humanity. Just greed and pure evil. So, did you rescue her?
I went after Dave and his brothers. They had a head start, but they slept nights. I didn't. Took me 3 days to catch up to them. Claudia was dead when I got there. They put a bullet in each of her eyes. I couldn't do anything except avenge her, just like Rafaela. I charged into the middle of their camp and started firing. 2 of them were dead before they knew I was there. The other 5, though, they shot the shit out of me. I would have died, I think, if I wasn't so full of rage.
How did you survive?
By being a meaner old cuss than the rest of them, boss. I wanted to keep living until they weren't. So I just kept shooting until they were all dead. I was in pretty bad shape in the end, though. I don't know how long I laid there, with the sun baking me and the buzzards chomping at me. Eventually, I got the strength to start moving. Some long time after that, I managed to drag my carcass back to town.
So, what happened then?
When I recovered, more or less anyways, I left Tucson and headed west. I ran into Tabitha at Black Mountain, and well, the rest you know. I swore I was done with the gunslinging life. I was too old, too slow, and too beat up to protect anyone anymore. I thought I was done forever, but after traveling with you, I realized I've always had my doubts.
Doubts? About what?
About whether I still had what it took to carry my pistols proudly, to use them to do what's right. And now that I've been traveling with you for a while, you made me realize that I can still do that. Maybe I'm not as tough as I used to be, but my brains can make up for that. And my hands are still quick enough. It's time to put the guns back on.
Yeah, I think that's a great idea, Raoul. And I hope you'll put them to good use with me.
You can bet on that, boss.
Raoul has gained the Old Vacuero perk, which increases his rate of fire with revolvers and lever action firearms by 33%. Nice. Come on, Raoul. Well, you know what? I think this is enough for now. So, when we come back, obviously we'll, well, I mean, of course we have options we can, but we'll probably continue helping the boomers. So, but yeah, as I said, until next